Welcome to Redcliffe in Brisbane for round 19 of the A-League. It's Brisbane Roar against Wellington Phoenix.
Just want to ask Cosy what he would do. Is there any change in the way both these sides are playing to maybe break this deadlock? Maybe just wait here.
Danzaki finds Hingert floating at Chandness at the back post, and Sale did very well.
Maybe that's the way Cosy go a little bit more direct. Second ball and you find yourself in an attacking position.
Oh, you're spot on, Robbie. I mean, it's the only way he can really play in these sorts of conditions. You've got to remember these clubs aren't really used to it. They've been playing summer football. It doesn't get this wet all that often, and it is sometimes difficult to adjust.
Brisbane, who have dominated chances in the last probably 25 minutes of this first half. After Wellington had a bright start. Daly. O'Shea. Hingert found a man in space in Danzaki. Here's Kudo, and it falls for Jack Hingert, who almost was able to block it over the line in the end.
That was a desperate lunge. And here Danzaki gets himself in all kinds of space in the penalty box. Kudo goes up earlier, marked by Fenton. Corey Brown was just behind, and that desperate lunge into Jack Hingert. A sigh of relief from Wellington that it didn't go goalward.
Jesse Daly, just his 5th start of the season, but looked really good for the Roar tonight. And now Champness. Sale had it covered, but he was sprawling. He's looking the most dangerous for Brisbane tonight, Joey Champness. And that was the kind of range he scored from on Wednesday night against the Mariners, and it was just a powerful strike.
Well, the conditions are for as much responsible as it being 0-0 here. It's not really the way that the sides are playing. Difficult. Let's said at the start this is going to be a slog.
Turned over to Brindle South. Dangerous giveaway. Stephen Taylor says, let's get out of here. Hamed, now Sotirio. David Ball. Allowed to run ball. And now a strike just wide from Louis Fenton.
Never looked likely, did he? As he ran on to that ball, he didn't look like he had the conviction that he could score from there.
What it's done is it's Ramanak Bari's gone back to a sort of deeper midfield position, but it's allowed Jay O'Shea, who's probably one of the more comfortable players, to play a little bit higher up, and it's going to be much more effective for the Raw side. And with Dylan Wenzel-Halls, we all know what he's like and what he's capable of with his forward running and his aggression up front. It's a fairly positive change from Mooney, and it might bring them some joy.
And looking forward to seeing how it unfolds. One of the men brought on, Josh Brindle South, taking on Sutton. And here's O'Shea, the man Cosy was talking about, delivering to Champness. It almost brought a goal immediately. So Jay O'Shea, as Cosy was saying, just getting forward a little more, allowed to with Akbari out there.
Yeah, it's a clever ball from O'Shea. Not a fantastic ball, because probably a little was in the air for a little bit too long, but I think he identified that, you know, Champness up against Fenton. Champness is certainly a favourite in the air.
Davila allowed space to roam. Fenton had that strike a moment ago, delivering towards Davila. It's Sotirio now on the turn. Davila, wide of goal. Jamie Young diving, but
yeah, I think the dive makes it look a little bit better than it actually was there. Champness winning that header. It's a comfortable save for Oliver Sale. Wellington was straight back up the other end.
It's just one of those nights. Chances at both ends. Another one on the way. Brown, Parsons off the head of Payne. Appeals for handball. And Davila. His magic feet on display again. And David Ball will track this one down. It's going to sit inside. Needs the cavalry to arrive though.
This guy's been superb in his second half, Davila.
Now Devlin steering it out to Fenton. He clips it straight into the arms of Jamie Young.
And the frustrated Hammond throws his arms in the air. Now, end to end now. Brisbane need not to give away the ball like that after just getting it back. But this guy's running the show at the moment for Wellington.
Has slipped through Soterio, and the second attempt almost got a third, and Kai Truen has somehow kept it out. Fenton was rushing through the middle of the box. Akbari's got a bit to say as well.
He's saying that Fenton died, but he didn't.
Well, he's basically saying he should be sent off. Wanted him to receive a second yellow. That's what that conversation's about. Kai Truen sweeping it off the turf. And let's be honest, there is no way Louis Fenton deserves a yellow card for that. You could say the first yellow card he didn't deserve it.
Well, I would say, yeah, both of them. So Soterio, another chance. It's brilliant defending.
Neville. Parsons. Dashed away from one Alex Parsons, but then McGarry returned to win back possession for Wellington. Louis Fenton just looked to be struggling there. Not surprising at all, running down the flank for almost 90 minutes on a very soggy pitch. As Piscopo stings the palms of Jamie Young. A corner for Wellington. That's how quickly it can all turn around. Back from a calf injury tonight. He was pretty close.
Wellington completely dominating this second half.
Probably say just before the hour mark, the momentum just shifted. And now Piscopo looking to shoot again. Trying to get it onto his left. Now Ball. Young with the save. The spillage is dealt with by Brisbane. Ball asking for a corner.
Nearly. Ball takes it first time, just trying to guide this past Jamie Young. Superb save from Young. Outstretched left hand, and he had every right to go for that ball, and they didn't even get the corner. But Jamie Young now proving crucial to keep a point for Brisbane.
Neville. Parsons. And now O'Shea. Champness! And Sale very relieved for the ball to land in his lap.
Yeah, well, they haven't had many strikes on goal. This might be the last one of the game. Comfortable save for Oliver Sale. Well, it's been a really good contest in spite of it finishing 0-0. Wellington certainly had the better chances to take all 3 points, but the conditions certainly spoiling the game in the first half, I felt. Well, Brisbane dominating that, but it was all Wellington second half.
Yeah, it was end-to-end at the back end of this one, but another draw between these two sides. Coming in, it was 6 of their last 10. That's now 7 of their last 11, and Brisbane have drawn 4 straight at home. It finishes at Redcliffe. Brisbane Roar 0, Wellington Phoenix 0.